I was thinking about why do I not get what I want, which is not true. I always get what I want. um, but sometimes especially in interaction and relationships, and especially for what I ask, is where it comes to me asking, and sometimes I see that I really get what I want. I think about something that I want, and it happens. And the difference is when I doubt myself that it's okay to want that. That's what it feels like. And also, of course, it needs, the desire needs to be aligned with what I really truly want, and the universe will deliver that, and I believe in that. But if I ask for something, like I was asking for a refund, and I saw myself seeking validation from them that it was okay for me to ask for that. And they were mirroring me back. They're like, no, it's not, I was not satisfied and they did not deliver. But I doubted myself. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe it's because I'm still sick. Maybe it's because I'm still insecure. Maybe it's, and I'm seeing how my doubts are being reflected back at me through the people. My mom giving me a comment about how I should be more this or that. Well, that's an area where I doubt myself. So she's going to mirror back to me. I don't need to be angry at her for mirroring back to me, for being sensitive and attuned to me so well that she can reflect that to me. I think that's really cool. And it makes it so liberating that I don't need to ask anyone to change, so that I feel better. And because I truly believe everything is being reflected. I asked for something once that was totally out of the blue for someone I didn't know well, and she said yes. But when I came to ask, I came with a sense of almost playfulness of like, I'm gonna ask for that. This is what I want. I'll see what happens. So, also, what I realized is that the idea that I need to feel that I deserve something, I'm exploring that it might actually be a mental loop to keep me like just another ego trap. So when I say I need to ask something and not doubt that it's okay to ask for it, I went into, oh yeah, I need to feel like I deserve it. So I'm like, okay, how am I going to make it feel that I deserve it? There's no answer to that. There's no like inner work that I can do to feel like I deserve it. I mean, yes, I can go into the past and see where did I ask things in the past and in my childhood, and see that it was not received or it was rejected, so it made me feel like I didn't deserve it. I agree to that also. And to a certain extent, I feel like this can become a mental loop and an ego trap of having to go back in the past to understand that. Because while I'm doing this, and I don't think it applies to all situations necessarily, but I'm just seeing that at some point for me, it's not so much about going in the past all the time, because it becomes a distraction, becomes a coping mechanism to not actually own that I am a human being, and that I basically own that I have those fears of rejection, that the fear that I'm not going to be supported, the fear that I'm going to be abandoned, and own that. And the best way to own that is to actually do the things that will make me, that I'm afraid of, basically. I'm afraid of I'm afraid of rejection if I do XYZ. There's only one cure to that: do it and realize that. And I'll realize that either I felt rejected, or I wasn't, or I didn't feel rejected. But if I'm looking for ways to feel rejected, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna see only that. So it's up to me to take it to it's up to me to describe the experience I'm having in a way that's elevating to me, or in a way that it's serving my ego. So seeking external validation is what the blog has been for me. Like, don't, if I ask for something and I have doubts, it's almost as if I'm putting the burden of me needing to understand that I'm a human being. I'm allowed to want what I want. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get it. I'm allowed to want it. I'm allowed to long. I'm allowed to have desires. I'm allowed to feel the desire that I have. I'm allowed to feel it. It doesn't mean it needs to happen. But can I just let it be in my body? I have this desire to do this. It doesn't mean I'm going to do it today. Can I hold that inside of me? That tension of, I want something, I might or might not get it, but I'm allowed to want it. And I know that usually I get what I want. That's aligned with me, so I don't need to worry about this. So it feels like the bigger doubt here is, will life match my deepest, truest desires? And the answer is always yes. And if it doesn't feel this way, it doesn't mean that it's not happening. Is what I remind myself. Yeah. So it's time for me to own this validation and stop putting it on other people. It's a burden for other people to have to provide that for me. I can ask for it clearly also. I could ask for it. Like, I think maybe there's nothing wrong with asking clearly. I'm needing validation right now. Are you up for that? It's a lot different than, I'm not going to ask for what I want until you let me ask for it or something. Yeah, so doubts can be healthy. Everything's healthy. Everything's welcome. Everything's welcome. But else, I think for me is to remind myself that the external will mirror my internal. It, if I'm angry, look inside. Yeah.